of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA Finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 7.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
To the middle, looking to end the run. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. MP passes to Thompson. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored 45 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's MP. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Now here's Towns. 23 points his last outing.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
At the line, 2 shots. Substitution on the court.
Anunoby's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And MP subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Achua. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level, and I would just love to have a healthy series.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Oh, putting on a show with that dunk. MP just attacking the rim.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bridges with it. Still without a basket. Achua. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. MP against Bridges. Clock at 6. Van Vliet passes to MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
McBride with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Now McBride. He's got 5. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Here's MP. It's a 13-point game. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. With some arc.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing
what he has to say. He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson against MP. They set the pick. Back to Brunson. The tray. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Knicks trail by 16. Here's Brunson. Pass to McBride. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's MP. Open jump shot off the mark. MP getting it done for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too.
Taking a look at Houston. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Houston Rockets. Thanks for spending halftime.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's MP in at the 1. Towns out to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And he comes up with the deuce.
How about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Towns, a screen on MP. Runs in the pass to Towns. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP dishes to Brooks. And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray. MP's got 34.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Outside, Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Green.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Pass to Brunson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 13 points.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
MP kicks to Sengun. Over Brunson. Sengun with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 19-point game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just too easy for MP.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Brunson missing. Rockets leading by 18. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And there it is for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün G.A. is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Smith sets the pick for MP. Pass to Smith. And Houston again with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Knicks trail by 21. Brunson scanning the floor. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
MP against Brunson. MP plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 42 in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 44.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
On deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss. And so it's the Houston Rockets riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You got to get some stops. But right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that that you admire in a great teammate.
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hard, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Max Strus. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Towns missing.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
MP looking around. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. And here's Brunson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 19 points.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
78-53.
MP against Bridges. Here's MP. Adams trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges finds Brunson. 56 seconds left in the game. Towns for 3. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Houston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Anunoby. And here's Brunson. And he makes that one.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
78-55.
Bridges against MP. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
MP.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
And the Knicks with possession here. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Towns looking it over. Rockets with the rebound. MP outside. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin